In this video, I'll walk you through the process of creating a paludarium for my vampire crabs. I've kept it as straightforward as I can. I've completely fallen in love with vampire crabs. They're truly fascinating creatures, living both in water and on land. My plan is to have a riverbed running through my 120 centimeter long paludarium, and I'll be using styrofoam to create it. I'll be using expanding foam to hold everything together and prevent any water from spilling around. After it dries, I'll carefully remove any excess foam to shape the riverbed. It's important to note that while styrofoam and expanding foam help, they won't provide a completely sealed barrier. To maintain the structure and water level, I'll place clay balls underneath the riverbed. I learned a valuable lesson here. I initially underestimated the size of the riverbed. It became evident after a year when everything started getting covered by plants and moss. So, I recommend making it larger or keeping it free from plants to maintain its visual impact. I opted for water-based acrylic paint that's safe for the inhabitants to color both my background and the riverbed. I also recommend looking for a suitable spray or even considering black expanding foam for this purpose. I plan to use black as the base color, as I intend to cover everything with Java moss. Java moss thrives in this moist environment, which is ideal for the vampire crab's needs, requiring at least 70% humidity, and I'll be maintaining it at around 80%. I'm using acrylic silicone to attach coconut fiber, which will not only provide a natural look, but also serve as an excellent food source for some of the plants in the paludarium. Their fibrous and porous nature allows for proper aeration of plant roots, which is essential for healthy growth. Coconut fiber substrates also retain moisture, creating a suitable environment for moisture-loving plants. In the aquatic section of the paludarium, coconut fibers can serve as a biofilter medium. Beneficial bacteria colonize the fibers, helping to break down and remove harmful substances like ammonia and nitrites from the water, ensuring a healthier aquatic environment. For the riverbed, I'm using transparent silicone to securely attach dry sand, enhancing its natural appearance. To maintain the optimal water temperature for vampire crabs, I recommend using a water heater. The best suitable temperature range for vampire crabs is typically around 75 to 80 degrees Fahrenheit, 24 to 27 degrees Celsius. It's crucial to keep in mind that you should use silicone to seal every corner and cover any holes that could potentially trap your vampire crabs, including tiny baby vampire crabs. Expanded clay balls are excellent for improving drainage in the substrate. They help prevent waterlogging, which is crucial for the health of both aquatic and terrestrial plants in a paludarium. Beneficial bacteria can colonize the clay balls, helping to remove ammonia and nitrites from the water in the aquatic section of the enclosure. Finally, I couldn't wait to start planting the plants in the paludarium. Always keep in mind that they will grow and eventually cover parts of the setup, so plan accordingly for the visual transformation over time. Enhance the aesthetics of your paludarium by adding hardscape elements like rocks, driftwood, and decorative materials to complement the plantings. What I love the most about paludariums is the versatility to plant nearly any aquatic plant in the terrestrial section. Sprinklers in a paludarium can be a valuable addition to help maintain humidity levels and create a naturalistic environment for your plants and animals. Keeping the humidity stable and appropriate is crucial, especially when you have both aquatic and terrestrial sections within the enclosure. Set up a timer or controller to automate the sprinkler system. Consistency in misting intervals is essential for maintaining stable humidity levels. And there you have it, the paludarium is complete. I also want to emphasize the importance of adding springtails and isopods as a must-have cleaning crew for any paludarium. Plus, they can serve as a food source for your vampire crab. It's a fascinating and dynamic ecosystem to behold. Regular monitoring and maintenance will help your paludarium flourish and provide a captivating display of the natural world in your home. Now, it's time to introduce the vampire crab pair to their new paludarium home. Vampire crabs are generally nocturnal, meaning they are most active during the night. They are also known to be shy and tend to hide during the day, primarily in burrows, under leaf litter, or in crevices among rocks and vegetation. This behavior allows them to avoid predators and reduce exposure to direct sunlight, which can be harmful. Mating behavior in vampire crabs often involves males performing courtship rituals to attract females. These rituals may include displays, claw waving, and mutual grooming. Observe and provide hiding spots for the female in case the male becomes overly aggressive during courtship. And now 1 year later, update. Regular plant trimming is a weekly must to maintain the balance in the paludarium, preventing everything from becoming overgrown and collapsing. I stumbled upon this plant without knowing its name, but it was love at first sight. Now after a year it's time for its first trim. I find immense joy in simply watching this paludarium from my computer desk. It has a truly calming effect. Even though the vampire crabs remain hidden most of the time, what I recently observed filled me with excitement and genuine happiness. After a year, it was a delightful surprise. My ultimate goal was to have baby vampire crabs, and now I'm overjoyed to see a thriving population of happy roaming crabs in my paludarium. I've chosen not to remove the parents as it would disrupt the scape I've carefully created. In this dense jungle, I hope they find protection and continue to flourish.